Okay, some people have been asking what I do in my Ford truck. Not much. So I got to get this thing rollable so I can move it. So I'll probably get it running. Probably just sell it. So anybody wants a 58 Ford truck, we got one. So I got the rear end of the truck back on last night. So I was here at 3:30 a.m. working on it. It's 8 o'clock right now. It's sundown, Sunday. That's what I do on my weekend. What do I do on my day off? I work on crap. Then I work on my shit later, which is more crap. It hasn't been registered for a couple years. This is 2019. So I got the rear end all mounted up under here. So we got the bed just laying on here right now. I still got to bolt it down, but it's on. Right now I'm working on the front end. Here's the cab. Typical Ford or anything old. You can see through the footboards. Surprisingly, it's good in the back though. I thought this was all junk in the back, but it's actually good in the back. A couple patch panels up here would be good. They had a bunch of metal bolted down, covering everything all the way back to here. Looked like crap. It looks better once I took all that junk off. But right now I'm in here in the suspension. This is where I gave up last night. I got the junk steering box back in it, but we have a spring hanger issue here. I think I need to do something about this. You can see where they welded it on here. It didn't hold. So I got to work on that. Thinking that to do something about the exhaust blowing on this wire right here for the starter too. So it's got a big block Mopar motor in here, 383. So that's why I bought the truck, was for the motor and tranny. I was going to put that 400-inch Ford motor in here in C6, but I don't have time to deal with it. So I also got the Lincoln front end laying up in here. Laying through here. Yeah, somewhere up under there's a rear end. I mean a whole front clip. Banged my head. So I was going to put that underneath the front of it too. That still can get done. But for now it's in the back of that truck for now. Alright, so I'm getting ready to go ahead and cut those bolts off so I can get this front end mounted up under here. And I got to do something about the brakes. These, I don't know. The rear ones are workable, the front ones are junk. So these things here, I don't know what the hell they are. They're supposed to be, well, I assume 58 Ford, but I don't know how the hell they could be stock because the damn things are too small. So the drums in the back here, which are supposed to be small, are big. They stick way the hell out. They're like 2.5 inches wide, which are supposed to be in the front, and then the back ones are supposed to be 2-inch wide, which are these front ones. So, but the backing plates can't be reversed. So this is a front backing plate. So I'm assuming this stuff is probably off the earlier model, so probably 57 early, 55, who knows. F100 stuff's all pretty similar. So these front brakes don't do nothing for slowing this truck down. The rear ones work halfway decent, I guess, for what they are. At least they're big enough to do something. So anyway, I was going to fix it by putting the Lincoln front end on the front that has disc brakes on it. Of course, I lose my nice rear wheels that I like. So those are my nice wheels. I cleaned those up last year. I like those. So they're going to go back on. So at least with the drum brakes, you got nice wheels. You put disc brakes on, you get ugly wheels. So it's a toss-up. I bet you I can find a way of putting disc brakes on drum brake wheels. I'm sure I could figure a way of doing it. But anyway, for now, we're just going to put it back together and get it back where it's drivable. Motor and tranny run fine, so powertrain's good, just everything else is junk. So the steering column, got to have a spacer put up under here, I think. I'll find out here once I get the seats mounted back in here where the steering wheel is supposed to be, but that's where it goes right now. If I want to change it, I'm going to have to slot the bolt holes out over here. These three here, which are obviously not stock. So the steering box, I think, is off a little bit newer model, probably something like 59, 60, something like that. Something newer. Same old design, but different. It's got this big ass hole up under here, which is not being used for anything, so actually it's just laying here anyway. There it goes. So all this crap here ain't being used. See that nice fit of the bearing there? That's pretty good, huh? Yeah, it's a good truck. That's how they do it. Yeah. High tech. Alright, so I'm going to get to work cutting this thing out. I don't know how much film I'm going to do. I haven't filmed anything else. Yeah, what the hell. Inquiring minds want to know sometimes, so we'll see what we're going to do here. I'm not sure what you're going to really be able to see. Probably not much. Of course, I put the A-frame right where it's in the way, so I got to work around that too. Great, great. Good planning. Okay, cutting, beating, and hammering. Not the big chisel, but big enough to do something with. Alright. Need that. Power. Can't hurt yourself unless you got power tools, so we'll hook up a power. Can't plug a cord in. There we go. One advantage of these old Ford trucks, they got a lot of room, a lot of height. There we go. Go back a little further and see a little more. Got a lot of height, so I can just crawl under it, no problem. I like that part. Okay, that'll be enough room to get me in trouble. Let's go see what we can do underneath here. Appropriate tool. Oh, nice. fixing that. That's not fixable. That's a death trap. This was the good side. It gets worse on the other side. So, here's your frame rail right here. So this is your rivet right here, which I can't get out because it's a rivet. The frame wheel is obviously broken. That's got a rivet right here, so you can't get that out either. That's why it hasn't fallen off, because it can't fall off until something else breaks first. So it's pretty unsafe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bolt back up in here. Get it buttoned up. And that'll be good enough for now. Looks like this is our brake tee. Looks like I pinched off the front lines. So the rear line's all hooked up in the back, fine. Does this right here? Well, that's our fuel line. That's what that was. Yep, that's our fuel line going up the front. Check out that rear, the motor, custom motor mount installation in there. And that's pretty custom, isn't it? Yeah. Custom welding. This gives bubblegum a bad name. Oh, you can see the dash. Yeah, they got a heater up in there. Yeah, part of a heater. Oh, well. Alright, so we're just going to put a bolt. Damn it, everything in here is poking me. Stick a bolt in there. Tighten it on down as best I can. And it'll be good enough to drive it for now, but actually that's why I was going to put a different front clip on it, because it's junk. Ah, it's definitely junk. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, an hour and a half, almost shot down, hour and 15 minutes. So we got the rivet out, drilled it out. You can see how worn it is from bouncing around in the frame rail. Took care of that. Put in 2 big 1/2-inch bolts in there. Tighten the snot out of them. So nice and solid now. Doesn't move no more. I still need to weld the frame back together, but I have my welder out, so it'll have to work for now. It was loose and I was driving around like that, so it's a lot better than it was. But to fix it correctly, you need to weld it all up in there. But like I said, I'm not planning on keeping this truck or keeping the frame, so we'll add it to the list of the bad stuff we'll tell the customer when they buy it, or whoever wants to buy it. Or it'll sit up in the mountains and rot. That works too. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the axle up under here. Takes the temp to. Figure out what it's going to take to do that. I've already got the U-bolts in there. The other spring is in there. All I can do is drop this spring up in there, tighten it down, and it should be ready to put the axle across. At least attempt to put it across. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll go nice and easy like everything else around here. And if we have success with that, we get to attempt to put the steering stuff on there. That'd be even more fun. Alright, now let's throw this over here. There you go. How good of a picture you're going to get here. Probably not very good. Yeah, once again, you can't see squat. You can see the back of my head. Yeah, that's close you're going to get. You can see something, maybe. Alright, let's see. This butt warmer. Okay, I think I got everything I need, I hope. Oh, almost forgot the important part. Screwdriver. Geez, that thing's heavy. That's what the screwdriver's for. lines it up. Springs it. That was easy. That was only one bolt. Alright. This is going to be fun. Alright, let's see. I don't know where this goes. It goes over there. Ooh. Jack stand to help hold it up in the air a little bit. See if that's a block of wood. Probably not going to work very good. It's too tall. I mean, it's wood. By keeping this little small block of wood. It weighs almost the same amount as jack stand. Halfway in. He's already been lubricated really well with grease and oil. I tapped out all the bolts, get the rust out of them. Okay, got one started. Almost got it. So I got two nuts in there to hold up this side. Now I go on the other side and do it running in there. Get over there. Okay. What the tools we're going to need. We need a screwdriver. We do need a hammer. Always need a hammer. Always and always. Yeah, you can kind of see what's going on. I haven't decided where these brackets go yet, but they go over there someplace. Not sure which one's left or right. We'll figure that out too. Alright. Shoot that across. Jeez. That didn't help. Back. Jamming the bolts, and only one nut didn't work. It jammed the whole thing up. I can redo it. I guess this side's first. I got the block of the wood over that side now. And got my safety line right here. The steering knuckle got in the way. Truck's too low. Can't get under springs. That's a problem. Exercise. Low profile setup. Short zip gun. Alright, it's on the ground now. That didn't work very well. Nope. That didn't work worth a guess what? Same damn problem we started with the first time. Alright. Getting hot now. Too much work. Truck parts are heavy. Okay. That was great practice. Okay. Can't manhandle this thing now. Alright, well there's the problem. All the stupid U-bolts are spread apart, so you can't put them together. That's why I'm fighting myself. Yeah, a 1/4 inch off at least. Stupid ass bolts. I don't know how the hell they all got sprung out. Looks like they all are sprung out. Yeah. Damn. More fun. Yeah. Whew. So I gotta get one of these bent so I know what the width to make it. Alright, I don't know. Could even less than this. Jeez. I'm getting tired. Who needs to go to a gym? You just need to work late at night on a summer day. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross these in the press here. And making the width I need. Perfect. My block is the right width, so I'll put that there so it won't bend too much if I don't want it to. Alright. So we'll stick that over here. Lots of spring there. Alright. There's about a 1/4 inch. I'll take the nuts off and see if that fits in the axle. Why am I tired? Okay. We have a winner. It fits. Now I got 3 more to go. Make what I need. So this is the good one. So that's how far off they are. Don't ask me how they got off like that. My guess is that's why it didn't want to come apart, so I just rust. Good. Aren't equal length either. Bent. Okay. Yeah, about that much. Another 1/8 inch. And if I overdo it, it's going to get interesting to spread it back out, so let's not overdo it. Didn't do anything. Lots of springing. That looks like a winner. 2 down. Okay. Oh, look at that. First shot. Practice. Just when I needed more practice and bending crap. Somebody's going to say, why don't you just buy new ones? They cost money. Like I said, I want to throw everything away anyway. Why spend a few $100s on crap you're just going to throw in the trash? Because nobody's going to pay anything for these junk Ford parts I don't use. At least I don't think anybody would. Anybody out there want junk Ford parts? Alright. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty close to me. I like how they make these different lengths. So now we know there's 2 different lengths. That's because there's a bracket that goes under there. They probably make them purposely long, which I didn't know about. Now I do. So I gotta figure out where those 2 long ones are at. That means I gotta take all the nuts off. Find the 2 that are longer. Make sure they go in the back, or front of the axle, because the spring perch is on the front of the axle, not the back. Just the opposite of the rear ones. Alright. I don't know, that might be a good shot of me over here. Look at that. An overhead shot. Is that better than an underhead shot? Yeah, hard to tell. How about the worn out shot? I'm tired. That's my favorite shot. In the back of the truck, I lifted up to get more room to work under it, but I don't know if that hoist will pick up to the front of the truck. It might. Find out in a little bit. I'm missing a nut. That's weird. I had 4 nuts, now I got 3. I don't know how that happened. I'm still getting tired. Found the missing nut. Okay, where's the long one at? Appears they're all screwed up. I think any 2 of these are the same. That's weird. Well, my first attempt at finding them failed, so let's try the second attempt. This time we'll lay them on the flat side because the top didn't help. Ford stuff isn't very accurate, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't need to be. It's Ford. Get all the good comments now. Alright, where am I working at? Nah, I'm not working way over there. I can't even tell where I'm working. Oh, there it is. Right there. That part. That was what I'm working on. Alright. Lean them like this. Yeah, that don't help either. Crap. Okay, what do we got here? We got to figure out one way or the other what's longer. That one's definitely junk. So it goes on the back. I think you just made it too short was the problem. These all appear to be about equal. I think we just had one defective one, that's what happened. Alright. We'll put the good ones on the right side of the truck, how's that? Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, it'll work. Left side. Yeah, I'll put the good ones on the left side. This one's definitely the bad one. That one goes in the back. I need 2 more nuts. Whatever they went to. There's one. How many nuts do you need? There's the other one. Damn! Oh, that hurt. Oh, that's hard on the shin. I-beam is stronger than my shin bone right there. Oh, that hurt. Alright, rest break. I'll be back. Alright, rest break over. And back at it. See if I hurt myself some more. Alright. Okay. Try to put this on. pretty equal. Slightly bent differently from side to side, but they're both about equal. That's a little bit thicker than this one. Alright. So this goes here. Yeah. Actually, there's a shock nut right up here. Yeah. Probably. So that means this has to go to the outside. This should go up there. Get the axles in the correct direction. Okay. Definitely goes on the other side. Okay. Heavy. Snug fit. Shock now. Oh, that thing. It's starting to go now. Let them a little loose so I can go on the other side and get it down where it belongs. That seems to be working now. Oh shit. That was easy. Oh, no problem at all. Works a lot better when all the parts fit. Okay, we need a hammer, definitely. Need this. Oh. Like this. Okay. Who's that up there? Chasing us. When they circle like that, they're cops. Oh, he goes out of focus when you get too close. See, the airplane's way over there, see. Cops over there. Ah, camera went out of focus. Oh, got shit on my lens. I got a dirty lens. How'd that happen? Alright, I guess we'll shut off, fix my lens. We'll be back. Okay, I got the axle bolted in. I haven't done the final torque over here. I uncovered the motor here so I can get more access. So I was looking at the axle on the other side, it looks like it's straight up and down. It should have some forward cast here, so leaning forward. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. This side here doesn't look as bad as the other side, surprisingly. So I don't know where these bolts are supposed to be on the front or the back. They rebuilt the spindles on these, put new kingpins in here. So I know they did that. So now I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. It looks like there should be a bunch of angle over here on the spring, but shit, you got nothing to go by. I can't even get a reading off of anything. There, come off that. It's about the closest thing I'm going to get. Ideally, you want to see a few degrees, but okay. So this one here, we're showing a couple degrees off that. It's the correct direction. It's a plus. Nothing flat here to go against, but kind of about the same thing. Got some forward number to it. So the other side doesn't look like it has anything forward to it. This side came off by the wear marks and eyeball, and it kind of looked like it had some forward angle to it, but really hard to tell. Alright. So I wonder what the other side's got in there. Alright, let's lose this here. Alright, I'm going for a cruise. I'm gonna trip and fall yet. I'm trying to. Alright, over here on this side. Straight up and down, just like I thought. We got about 1 degree in there. One's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, about the same, 1 or 2 degrees. Okay, I guess it's in there correctly. Sure. You look at the I-beam, it's got a lot of angle to it. But you get out here, these are flat, or these are straight up and down looking. So that thing's kicked way forward. The springs are uneven, yeah, they're way forward too. You should have a lot of angle on these things, you would think. Determine how you would tell. Actually, I don't know if these are. I don't know. You're supposed to tell which direction these things go. I don't know as they they got these big bolts in the front, so you'd think they'd be in the back. They could probably go in either way. Now, if this thing was kicked way forward, you stall the axle straight, contradict most everything you're doing. Fun. Let's see. We got these plates down here, don't we? These should be relatively flat. Took on a bunch of muck. Looks to be straight. Guess it's built in, I don't know. Alright, well, enough guessing. We're gonna guess it's probably right then. I don't know. It still looks wrong to me, but we do have a little bit of positive number to it. So if I had it in backwards, it'd be worse, so not better. Well, looks like this side has one bolt up in there too, but it was tight. Right there. And it looks like they welded the piss out of it right there. So that means there's been some playing under this frame. What a shocker, a 58 that's been modified. Hard to believe. Thinking the cap support might be lacking. One plus is it won't hold any water, so you don't have to worry about it rusting out, right? Alright. Frame rail's bent there a little bit, maybe. Yeah, if they're both the same, it's not. Alright, when I get this thing jacked up and slid back a little bit, I don't know if I can put my wheels on here. I guess we can try. Kind of hard to work here when you got like this angle. Alright, yeah, this side of the motor looks good. Get a flapper valve in there. Nope. Shaft's in there, valve's gone. Good. That means it won't stuck closed. It'll run. Alright, that's it from this angle.